Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Woo. It's hot in these YouTube streets, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get my camera right. We've been waiting for this, or at least I have, because I feel like this is long overdue. Where do we start? I'm on Instagram today, and I see this shit about Akademiks going at FMW. I'm like, oh no, I thought they were homies. I thought AD and them were good. First he started with back on Fig. Then he came at the whole FMW, it sounds like. I'm not too sure. This is why we're here right now, to go over things. Let me see who got the first clips, right? Hold on. First of all, big happy birthday shout out to T-Rell. I heard he turned 44 today. Happy birthday to you, man. I hope you enjoyed your day. I hope you had a blessed one with the fam. I know you were at that birthday dinner just waiting to respond. And who would have thought that this day would come? I'm going to be real, though. I knew Akademiks didn't f with FMW like that after the New York live show. That's when I feel like everything changed. People don't forget. Someone send me that clip or let me know where I can find that clip, because I feel like that's literally where everything split. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there was an FMW live show in New York. They brought out Akademiks and they were like doing like Q&As or had the fans coming up and talking, giving their 2 cents or whatever. And the fans were damn near getting on Ak. But this was also after he said some shit about SZA, which even goes deeper into the conspiracy of like, damn, bro, maybe the TDE umbrella conglomerate, you know who you are. Maybe they didn't fuck with you to start. It sounds. Who's got the clip of the live show? I literally had just seen it. I think it's a TF live, and he's in the back and he's recording. Basically at getting pressed by some fans. In my opinion, that's where this whole shit started. To get in on this whole situation okay, hold on. It was because they said he got marked out by Dave Free. This is where the beef reunited, or really the beef was sparked. I haven't seen or watched any of this. I wanted to keep my reaction organic. I don't have any pre-takes. I didn't scroll through the Reddit to steal people's takes like some. I'm not even gonna get into that. So let's just start with this first clip, man.
You know I'm offended, chat. These niggas is like Ruri and Millie Mall to me. The reason why y'all don't have a job at No Jumper, nigga, I mastermind engineer y'all having to go start this bullshit on them fucking disgusting orange couches. I masterminded. Nigga, I masterminded y'all in the unemployment line. I saw it. I'm like, all right. Nigga, I wrote it up.
I'm going to stop you right there, Ak. I know that's cap. I personally know that's cap. Ak is coming in here trying to claim like he's some fucking puppet master genius, and I'm going to call cap on it because I don't think, one, you're that smart, and I don't think that's how it went down.
That's what me and Adam, you know what's the funny thing? I ain't even had no beef with you niggas. Me and Adam was playing a little interesting game. But me and Adam, we cool now. That's my mans.
And that's also what rubbed me the wrong way too when I was working at No Jumper, was when Ak was trying to go hard on Adam and disrespect him and his girl. Like, I didn't f with that personally. When I think they did like a Zoom podcast, and I feel like Adam should have went a lot harder on Ak, just solely based on the shit he was saying, because Ak was being mad disrespectful. So ever since that moment, I'm just like, bro, Ak's on some weird shit. You shouldn't fuck with him. He's not an ally. He's not a friend. But now they have mutual enemies, so, you know, they're going to click up, which I'm not mad at. I just think it's kind of interesting. Let's see what else he's got to say.
So, nigga, figure out what y'all got to do, man. At this point, I'm not beefing with the G League. Okay? And me and Adam have no beef. Me and Vlad were mad cool. Me and Wack, we straight. The rest of y'all niggas, peons. Sorry to tell y'all. All right? But anyway, the next thing I hear about this, I'll go up on a whole TD. Y'all niggas should, again, if y'all thought y'all gave me a pass, don't give me passes. Announcement, don't get a pass. Don't get a pass. Because I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I know the internet hates me, but gangsters getting pulled up on by a civilian And then y'all leaving with, yo, so what we said to him was this, is dumb pussy. Please, just please understand that. Gangsters getting pulled up on, y'all never came to me. Gangsters getting pulled up on by a civilian and then having to tell how the conversation went is dumb pussy. That's why I try to say, leave it alone. Y'all niggas is banging shit. I don't bang nothing. Only thing I ever banged again is not in that building because I couldn't have it with me. Only thing I ever banged is a 45. That's it. And I don't have it in the building.
This content shit has kind of blurred the lines on reality and having people get checked on what they say, because at the end of the day, man, everyone needs this conflict. Everyone needs the drama. He's saying they're peons, but also he's got them pulled up. He knows who they are. He's been to the live show. They're clearly not peons. You've clearly seen them as equals before. So it's like, okay, now that they said you got marked out by Dave Freed, now they're peons. Now you masterminded all this shit. I just don't really fuck with that type of narrative when you try to change it after the fact or because you're feeling emotional about how they reacted a certain way.
Aim, 2 hands. Please, just stop all the goofy shit. This is why we don't respect most of you LA podcasters. Y'all been talking too much. None of y'all pulled up. We ain't seen one fade get caught. None of y'all LA niggas caught one fade. Not one.
He clearly has not seen the clip of Ace Boys and Desto Dub. But granted, I don't think they were going to try to fight him. I purely think they just wanted to talk to him. But Ag trying to say they're not with the pull-up? Woo!
Don't pull up on these either. When y'all gonna pull up? You pussy. Stop playing.
Do we feel like he's going to wake up tomorrow or in a couple days after a few phone calls and apologize? I personally think not, because now, which we'll get into in a little bit, Whack 100 and No Jumper has formed an alliance. So he got Whack 100 on his side. If I'm Mac, I'm looking at it like, man, I got Whack. He's from LA. I'm going to be straight.
Yo, these niggas is gangster. Never seen them pull up on nobody, no phase, no nothing. Now they got all the things to say about a nigga who did pull up. Oh, yeah, you pulled up, but yeah. Nigga, we talk like, man, what are you talking about? Oh, nah, it was, bruv, I'm the civilian. Even if I got my ass whipped, I can't lose. I'm Akademiks. Y'all are gangster. But you cannot leave that building. Nobody touched me. Nobody spit on me. Not even, like, breathe their bad breath on me. And come on this shit talking. Yo, bro, y'all niggas put y'all flags out, man. Y'all niggas is podcasters.
It's getting spicy in these streets, man. I never would have thought I'd seen the fucking day, guys. I feel like there are tons of people online waiting for Act to get beat the fuck up. So to say it wouldn't be a W, I don't think that's fair to say. I feel like it'd be a big W for the West and for FMW, especially after being disrespectful. But then where does it go to after this? If they were to lay pause on Big Act, you think he's going Dijon Paul route and filing some suits?
And I know my boy Akademiks got pressed yesterday. Well, not yesterday, a couple days ago at the Detroit show, and he thought it was just a friendly talk. Well, that's why this is what he's saying to us. He thought it was just a cool little exchange.
Right.
But you got marked out, and it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Now you from TDE, boy. That's what Max said.
Yeah, for real.
You from TDE now, boy. Now go sit your ass down right here. Sit down and get up when we tell you to. You feel me? You got marked out, boy. Coming over here talking about some, he said, because we can get at it. No, boy. We can get down. That's what we could do.
Yeah.
We could get down. You trying to get down? Is it personal for you? It's personal for me.
Yeah.
It's personal for you. We finna get down. No, it's just content, man. It's content. That's where I'm leaving it at. I'm not coming here to do anything for Drake. I believe at that moment when he said that, do you really think I'm here to slide for Drake? At that moment, I'm thinking, Drake ain't never messing with dude again, man. Drake ain't never messing with dude again. It's over with, bro. You got press. It's okay. Now you should be riding for TDE for the rest of your life, man. That's all we just trying to tell you, bro. He went to the but I think he really went to that show to be like, you know what? I'm at this show and I made it out this show. And I'm untouchable. Nobody can touch me.
Well, you can't say that. Yeah. Niggas pushed up on you, they was gonna touch you, but you bow down.
You bow down. You really bowed.
If you said to
T-Rell does have a point right here. I'm gonna be real. And if this is the reason why Ak is trying to go at, if this was the fuel to the fire to go against FMW, I feel like this is super not that serious. But if this is the reason for Ak to crash out on FMW, I don't know if it's warranted. I personally think it's a little bit emotional on Akademiks' end, but I feel like that's what Akademiks is known for, the emotions off the Henny. As much as the streets don't want to admit it, I feel like we've all got marked out once before, no matter where you come from. It's just the name of the game.
Well, that's why this is what he's saying to us. He thought it was just a cool little exchange.
Right.
But you got Mark.
It's very much a cool exchange. I literally said, if I went to the TDE show, after I said, if the blind TDE nigga ever lifts a hand, it will be the last day living. If I went there, and when we spoke, there was shout when me and Anthony shouted at each other at first. Then he came in, we sat down, we talked. And then me and Dave Free, we just talked. He never shouted. If I said that, and I went to your show, uninvited, and I got marked out, yo, the West, y'all gotta do better, bro. Y'all gotta do better.
Over or under that they will be talking about this for 2 weeks or more. Let me know, over or under. Courtesy of Prize Picks, I'm going to go over. I'm going to go 16 days till today. We got until July 1st, roughly. This shit is still going to get brought up. I need to see FMW, someone from FMW, pull up on Ak and do a pod with him. I feel like that's what they're leading up to. That's what they got to be leading up to. But does that make FMW look weak if they do that? I feel like AD is going to be the one to go sit down with Ak and everything's going to get mended. Because AD is going to come and rescue save the day. I see it all playing out. Just give it some time. And then eventually that's going to lead to, hear me out, that's going to lead to the No Jumper FMW reunion. I know that shit's coming.
The two stooges, the two handicapped niggas, go to an OVO show. How about y'all go there? I'll give y'all whatever tickets you want. You can go to a Party Next Door show. Just don't go in LA. Go somewhere else.
Listen, you can't compare Smacc and T-Rell versus you when it comes to going to a show. This fool Smacc has TDE tattooed on his face. He's actually toured with the group. He's actually been there when dudes were poor, seen them grow, seen them overcome obstacles, see them become the top of their game firsthand. And you, I feel like Ak has just been a fan, a super fan. So I don't even think that's a fair comparison.
And then you tell me how y'all conversation went. Until then, shut the fuck up. And I looked at y'all channels. Y'all just failing, bro. Just shut up. Because it's niggas like y'all. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all too irrelevant for me to go up on y'all. So I got to go up on TDE. Honestly. Y'all too irrelevant for me to go up on y'all. So I got to go up on TDE. That's how I've always took it. So I had a conversation, 15 different versions of the conversations, which they have a video of that they're not putting out, but it feels like it's coming from them. The only option is to go up on them. And I have no problem. I got no allegiances in this shit. I don't care. So we'll leave it there for now, but me and you guys, I wouldn't even bless y'all with a career with going back and forth. The next thing I'll go extra up on TDE. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because, I don't know. I'm going to just blame them for telling you false information. Or whatever video they have, y'all should just drop it. Anyway, I'll end it there.
I thought Ak had some better evidence or some better take, but he kind of just sounds very emotional and just went straight to dissing him, which I don't know. I feel like maybe it's bait. Maybe this is all a deeper play.
You can get down. You trying to get down? Is it personal for you? It's personal for me.
Yeah.
It's personal for you. We
Turn
finna
it
get
down.
down. Nah, it's just content, man. It's content. That's where I'm leaving it at.
These brothers are very misconstrued on the conversation. And the unfortunate part of it, I'm now starting to think, because y'all know how I get. I'm starting to think if they're speaking for TDE, because if they're speaking for TDE, I'll take it to 10,000 levels up.
See, he keeps bringing up TDE. I feel like he thinks bringing up TDE is going to get them in trouble, which it might. Behind the scenes, I don't know. But I just feel like he should be more direct and just go at them. But he's going to claim, oh, I didn't want to bring up their name because they're peons.
I can't tell if they're getting some information and trying to get their failing show some buzz, which I understand. Or if they're speaking for TDE, I'll start getting it up there that they got to release the video. Now everybody got to see it. So I'm trying to still remain respectful. But I'm getting to the point where I'm saying if they're the spokesperson for TDE, I'll have no problem introducing some disrespect to force that. I know they have a video, to force the video to come out that everybody can see it. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I respect people like, I think both of these niggas are damn near handicapped. One nigga got 1 foot, one nigga got 1 hand. Both of you suckers are gang members. I'm a civilian. You know why I popped up to that show? Because I could go any fucking where I want. I proved it. I literally said if a TDE nigga raised a hand at me, it would be his last fucking day living. And I still went to the show and chilled. And y'all the tough niggas, not me. I'm supposed to cop please. I'm supposed to. Y'all niggas not supposed to talk crazy about me and not do nothing.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, but Ak sounds like he's in his feelings right now. This is funny.
Whatever. So let's speak about it. For y'all two little suckers up there, I'll give y'all some Drake tickets. Y'all go to OVO show. Because I've been popping up on people the last 2-3 months. I haven't seen you suck ass niggas go nowhere but under Kendrick Lamar's ball sack for the last. Okay, I told myself I was going to chill. All right. Smacc and this other nigga, I got tickets for y'all to the Drake show. You tell me your experience. When you tell me your experience, we can have all the conversation you need. But the point is this. I don't want to litigate this anymore on podcasts. But I will. If this is, and here's my thing. I don't like intermediates. Dave Free could say something if he feels anything I've said is not fair. Anthony Select could say something. But I don't think they will because everything I said was fair. And if Dave Free thought he pressed me, he should speak. But, lo and behold, nothing's going to happen. At the end of the day, man, I don't care. Yo, y'all West Coast niggas, y'all didn't put fear in nobody's heart. I booked a flight. I came to y'all. It's y'all time to start pulling up on niggas. Okay?
He's backing them up into a corner, ladies and gentlemen. He's leaving them with no option. He's leaving them with no option. This is getting good. This is getting... Because I feel like he was not expecting AD and Pun to join in and pick a side. So now he's not only beefing with Smacc and this other dude that he claims he doesn't know the name of. He went from beefing with 2 handicaps to now he's beefing with the whole West Coast. I know he's a little nervous. He got to be a little nervous.
You don't put no fear in nobody's heart. I went to y'all. Let's reverse it. You start pulling up on anybody else. Okay? Because these two little handicapped idiots right here, we ain't even, nigga, I pulled up to y'all show in New York. Y'all had a bunch of gang members up, nigga, I pulled up.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. He remembers that, chat. He remembers that. That shit was traumatizing for him. You know, it's different when people are hating in the chat, but when people are yelling at your face, yelling in your face like this, you a pussy, Akademiks, you a pussy. I was there. I filmed it. I know. I literally seen the whole thing. That's going to stick with you. That's going to stick with you, man.
Y'all niggas have never been pulling up and y'all the gangsters. Please, just quiet down. You're bad at podcasting. You're bad on the mic. And y'all bad at being gangsters. You can't be bad at everything. Y'all bad at standing on business. Y'all bad at podcasting. You're bad at making content. Find another one to play with. Adam 22 violated you niggas. Come the fuck on. Adam! Adam! No disrespect to Adam, but come on. I watched him make y'all his son for like 3 months. Nigga, when he was sonning y'all, I felt so bad. I kept throwing lifelines. Like, hold on. Y'all good? All right, come back into the shallow part. Brother, at the end of the day.
Man, that's bullshit. Ack didn't fuck with Adam because Adam smashed Selena. Adam doing that to Selena was motivation to hate on Adam. So for him to be like, oh no, I was throwing you guys lifelines, like he didn't have some shit out for Adam, is bullshit. Let's keep it a stack.
I don't give two fucks about TDE. The mere point of this is, listen, if I don't want to hear nothing from TDE or y'all niggas, because if y'all felt any type of way to keep putting out shit, I wouldn't have walked out that building. It don't matter what I said.
So,
now y'all got y'all slave master Adam hitting me like, Ack, I'm getting on stream. I see you about to get on their ass. See, I'm not even trying to get on y'all ass. Y'all was getting your ass whooped by Adam. Now Adam is texting me. He want me to finish y'all niggas. He want me to finish y'all. See, I don't do missions like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all boxing out of y'all lead. Y'all arms. Well, first of all, one of y'all arms don't work. Okay? When it comes to the TDE West Coast niggas, it's like I'm beefing. It's a Special Olympics. I'm beefing with one guy that I can't see. I'm beefing with one guy with one arm. I'm beefing with another nigga with one leg. Nobody that's able-bodied. And they're telling me about getting pressed.
notice he didn't bring up AD. He didn't bring up AD because he knows AD would fuck Ack up. That's some shit I would watch. I would love to see an AD versus Ack boxing match. Can we get that set up for the sake of content, please?
One nigga can't see. One nigga got one arm. One nigga is like limping. He limping. He look like he crip walking every time he walk. These are the people that want to come get at me. Not even an able-bodied motherfucker. Now we get the slave master, Adam, because he put these boys, he put the whip to them. You feel what I'm saying? You know I gaslight them niggas to go start their own shit. Now I hear one bankrupt. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what's going on. Big Ack giving out loans. Big Ack is still giving out loans. I know Adam won't do it, but you know Big Ack is just go on the website. Just go on the website. Back on Fig, your arms ain't long enough to box with the guard. Keep going at whoever the fuck y'all be going at and deal with Adam. Adam was being nice to y'all. I'll get y'all finished in a calendar week. It might be the hottest week and the last week for y'all. Okay?
See, this is where the conversation starts, right? Like, if they were to go up podcast battle, who do we have? Because I feel like it literally would just be a circus of bringing up shit we've already known. It's not like some Drake versus Kendrick shit where they're like dropping spilled secrets and shit. It's basically just like live streamers beefing, which would just be like, oh, well, remember when you did that? Oh, well, you remember when you did that? Oh, well, you remember you did that? That's all I feel like it would lead to. So I don't know how constructive or how career ending that could be. So I'm not too sure it would be the last day. But as a viewer, it would be pretty entertaining. And give the fans what they want, man. We want to see this shit.
Y'all got to think about this. Just remember, even mentally, we're not on the same stratosphere. Nigga, Let me just remind y'all stupid ass niggas what happened in case you forgot.
I'm sorry, that's just funny, man.
In case you forgot. This is why y'all should have never, ever spoken about me in a bad light. In case you forgot. And talking about pulling up on niggas, remember, we ain't see you niggas pull up on nobody yet. Let me tell you, the first time I pulled up, we got to go back. I got to type it in, but yeah. Where's the episode? I think I went there with Boom. I ain't gonna lie. Where's the, listen.
Oh, shit. Not Lil Boom. You want to bring up Lil Boom in an argument right now, Ak? Come on, man.
When I walked into No Jumper that day, I can't find the episode. Y'all found the episode. I went to No Jumper, it was like years ago. The first thing I said to myself, this building will never be the same when Ak walk out of here.
How long was Back on Fig and Fig Community World a topic of conversation? Because if I start off the stream saying, hey, y'all are peons, y'all don't deserve my energy, you're getting 10 minutes or less discussing the topic at hand. Because if I go past that 10 minutes, I'm automatically a hypocrite based on what I said. For the sake of content, just squabble up.
This nigga think he's cooking with steam. Perfect. Now I just got to get them to now believe that they're worth more than Adam is paying them. Because I know the white man ain't never going to give you too much. Gassed them off of that. It was 3 months later, they're like, we're quitting. We're quitting. Peace. I'm like, you know what the funny thing is? Them niggas quit. I was on the phone with Adam. I'm like, yo, they dumb as shit. I asked Adam. I promise you, I swear. Nigga, I did the same shit to Ruri and Millie Moore. That shit happened. Me and Joe was on the phone like, yo, they dumb as shit, bro. Yo, let me tell you this.
Like, that's just a weird thing to flex, bro. You get no points by playing both sides, bro. It's just not respectable. Even if that's the truth, it's like, bro, you should have kept that one to yourself, brother.
Yo, first of all, Smacc is like half retarded. Y'all can't add up y'all mental capacity and intellect to fuck with a nigga like me. Okay? Y'all got to stay with Adam. Nigga, I fucked up the good thing you had going on. I fucked up the good thing y'all got going on. Nigga, I put y'all on unemployment like that. What's that episode? I gotta find it. It's way back in the day. When I went there, and 80, I fuck with you. So stay out of this one. Say about.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna stay out of this one, Mr. Ak.
About you. You weren't even there that day when I went. I looked to my right.
That's why you said that.
I see the T-Rell nigga. I looked over here. I looked at Adam. That's an Adam. I make sure this nigga think he's bigger than what he is. Hold on. Where's the fucking app? It's like from 10 years ago. The horniness and the fuck. This was the moment I said, yo, Adam, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. When I showed up there this day, T-Rell's ego was out the Richter scale. He was done. So I knew I got him. Me and Adam, chess plays. Chess plays. Let me tell you this. Here's the reality of it. I learned, remember that when I went, this is before I even bought the house. Remember when I went crazy on Adam? I had to acknowledge, I said, listen.
After he smashed Selena?
Me and Adam, we gonna be in this shit forever. The rest of you niggas, we get you out of here when we want. So I said, I just gotta teach Adam a lesson. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm the worst nigga to play with. But we're always going to have a level of understanding and respect. You got to. It's two giants. You get what I'm saying? But the rest of you niggas, let me tell you this. I'm going to tell every podcast. If y'all invite me to y'all podcast and one of you hosts been taking shots at me, y'all got 6 months before that nigga either quit or get fired. The only person who I think is better than me than that is Wack 100. Wack will spin the fuck out of you. But right here, I was like, without this moment, Back on Fig don't even exist. I don't want to hear no more conversation. End it. Stop it. Just stop it. Without this moment, there's no Back on Fig. He'd be clocking in No overtime. Feel me? Without this moment, there's no back on Fig.
I remember what happened that day. Ak was like, oh, I fuck with this guy, pointing to T-Rell and hyping up T-Rell because he was like, he's going to ask the hard questions that other people won't ask.
Then I realized, hold on. The only thing that got over like 10,000 views is Akademiks turns down the TDE fade. Hold on, I got to zoom in that y'all can see it. So that's why I was like, nah, Ak, don't give him the stimmy. But I said, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. I wouldn't be, look right above it. 500. 28,000. 500. Okay, I can't lose my voice. Chat. I know Adam was taking it easy on y'all back on Fig, but I think I created y'all. And if you ever heard, if you got a good mama, a good daddy, I brought y'all into this world and I'll take y'all out.
Now, see, look, everyone loves to claim and do the view comparison stuff, but I feel like the game is a lot different nowadays. And, you know, by back on Fig's model, it's definitely a game of quantity. And, you know, to be like, look, the clip above you got 500 and this one got 28,000. I see what he's trying to do, but I just feel like it's a stretch. And yes, while you probably can argue that putting Ak and TDE in a title is going to bring you some views, you could honestly argue that, hey, people are there for the TDE in the title more than the Ak. That's what I would have said. I'd been like, nah, they're not there for you. They're there for TDE and Ak because they know there's that beef. A lot of the views are also determined on one, the title, the thumbnail, and the guest. See, because look, this one has 21,000 views and has no Akademiks, no TDE in the name. 15, okay. It's an outlier, but I don't think it's that big of an outlier. Look at this, 77,000 views. Why? Because too short? So it's like when you say a platform isn't getting views or they're using your name for views, it's like, it's kind of a cop. Some of these titles and thumbnails are pretty crazy, though. But hey, do what you got to do, man. I'm here live streaming now. I'm 3 years late to the party. Let's get back to this shit. Okay, so I feel like that's all that Ak has had to say about it. Do we have any FMW responses yet?
With Adam,
let's see
he
what
said
Mr.
if you
Wap
wasn't doing
has
it
to
up with
say
Adam,
about
you
it.
def can't mess with me.
Shout out to Matt Block.
And this is what I say you do, T-Rell. You don't be nice. You don't take it easy. You gotta go there. Because he ready to bleed you.
Definitely have to go there. T-Rell's not going to go there, though.
BOF stand a chance.
I'm telling you guys, this is all being set up so AD and Ak can sit down. I feel like Ak might tell AD, leave Pun home, because he knows how Pun gets. He's going to tell T-Rell, back on Fig, stay home. Let me talk to AD.
Do BOF stand a chance? Is the community going to help out on this one, AD? He said he loves you.
And this is when we learn who is who. As I ponder across the ocean, I'm looking in the chat. I'm reading the chat. I'm understanding the chat. Is the hurricane going to pull up?
It's getting hotter.
Hey, serious question. When Ak was saying he's beefing with a handicapped person and someone who can't see, was he talking about Ab-Soul or was he talking about Macwap? Because I know Macwap has like that eye thing that he always wears glasses. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Are they going to 20v1 Akademiks? Listen, I believe in my boys. I believe in you, T-Rell. I believe in you, Smacc. I don't even think we need T-Rell on this one. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm being completely honest, going off attributes, I don't think T-Rell is gonna be ready. If I'm being completely honest, this is a different level. T-Rell gotta go unlock.
Oh my God.
Rell.
Hey, honestly, shout out to Macwap for having the best soundboard in the game right now. This is comedy, though.
T-Rell need to go unlock Rell. That's the only way you could deal with this situation properly. Unlock Rell out of one of them sarcophagus that you got that boy in and bring Rell, resurrect Rell.
I love how Macwap has mastered the art of bigging someone up while also kind of like sneak dissing on the low. He basically said, T-Rell, you're not ready for this, but you need to prepare. Because Big Act coming for you, man.
And you gonna remind Akademiks, you go step to him, brother, and you tell that man what this gotta do with this. King bleeding me right now? Let's see. Hold on. What's wrong with you, dog? You coming at me all like that? Like,
Can we have narrative time?
Okay, that's separate. But interesting take. I feel like that take is kind of a bit biased. I still think Macwap is a bit salty about the whole sign being taken down and all that shit from back in the day. So that kind of explains like why he's saying T-Rell's not ready for that. I honestly think T-Rell's ready for anything. Oh, no, I get it now. See, Macwap, the Apollo is like the true TDE podcast, if we're going to claim one. So for Ak to be acknowledging T-Rell and Smacc and back on Fig before the Apollo, it's making sense. See, Ak should be addressing Macwap and the Apollo, not Smacc and fucking T-Rell, especially on T-Rell's birthday. I might have figured it out.
Okay, if that's content, then this is content.
For sure.
And then whatever you said to that, that's content.
this is all.
And then now,
100.
stick that
Knuckle sandwich.
This is content.
That
Put
nigga
that
like,
Max fist on that nigga. This is content, boy.
I fuck with Ak. I think he good at what he do.
Of course he fucks with Ak because he's going at T-Rell and Smacc. Look at past encounters with the Apollo and Smacc, of the Apollo and T-Rell. Granted, they can't come out and fully support Ak because he's dissing TDE, so they're forced to pick a side. But they're still gonna throw shots, man. That's what the Apollo does. That's what everyone does in this umbrella, man.
100%.
It's content. It's content.
But as far as like having a back and forth, no, nigga, I would clown. We clowned you, nigga. We clowned
Granted, what he do, he's just a hoe. To me, I feel like Ak is a hoe. And I feel
hear
like
that.
a hoe, even when he said today with T-Rell, y'all supposed to be the ones that's
Yeah, he did a lot.
Nah, you a hoe,
he
bro.
had a
You
lot
a
of
hoe.
hoe
You
narrative.
pop it too much to not.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even. It's not nothing about no street nigga. This no.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Remember
saying.
this. You a hoe, bro.
That's why if you able to have like if them niggas wasn't doing all that dick licking, they could have walked him down at that stream they had.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
You
definitely.
get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely,
Like that's why once like it's my temperature is different.
Dick licking? Who's dick licking? Back on Fig right now? Has Akademiks acknowledged the Apollo? Have they had a back and forth? Because if so, then my narrative has some holes in it. But if not, this explains everything. This explains their whole take right now. They want Ak to acknowledge them.
Different with that nigga though. That's why once I got on the phone with him, it was straight to it.
Yeah. Now you whooped them.
You get what I'm
you
saying?
whooped.
Like, cause
They
nigga,
was
like,
trying to look at me. I'm like, oh, you brought them all over to Apollo. I'm like, dog. Listen, man.
Okay, wait. I think that just answered my question. That was quick. So Macwap and Akademiks have had phone conversations together?
I for sure was walking them down the whole ride.
Yeah, like, nigga, what
And
the
I walked
fuck?
them. Yes, I for sure I know what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I put DJ on the thing too. Like, I know what I was doing. The same way most niggas do. He's a weasel. We taxing him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You got to be on this motherfucker. You want to talk because you want to be so involved with
you want to be in the mix.
the dot shit and everything right now. You just calling anybody. You don't know me. You don't fuck with me.
I want to say I do believe I remember now them having Ack on the phone, but I don't remember how it went. I got to do my research. Chad is saying no, the only time Apollo and Ack interacted with each other is when AD put them on the phone together. Okay, so that's what they're talking about right here? Because they were just... Hey, they were hyping each other up.
Okay, I got something for you. And with that being said, nigga, yeah, we all about to get us something on this real quick. But nonetheless, I stand on, I don't hate the man. You feel me? I don't know him. But I do feel like he's a hoe. But is he great at what he do? He's great at what he do. But he's a hoe.
I mean, it's great
Like a good
hoes
hoe.
out.
Translation, everyone's getting the Ack stimmy off this right now. The Apollo, Fig Community World, Community, back on Fig, VBC. We all gonna eat, right?
Like a good hoe. Like, it's
It's
like
great hoes out here.
Tootsie Pop.
You know?
Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
Tootsie Pop out here. All right, Mac, man. I know you, did you call bro or no?
Who?
Mick?
Oh, God, I didn't.
How much y'all want to bet AD's gonna get Ack on the phone? I'm waiting for that live stream. And here we go with the outlier. No one was expecting this. No jumper stands with Akademiks. T-Rell Fig Community, you've been warned. Mount up, it's on. To my back doors over there, be ready to open that window. Pause.
Don't be mistaken, homie. No jumper, we stand with Akademiks, right? No jumper and the academy, we ride as one. Ain't finna be all that double teaming. Everybody thinking they bigger than the program. They listen. I hate to say it. You know, it's a couple guys over there. Well, really one guy I got major love for. That's like family. But hey, listen, with war come casualties. Either y'all stand down with Ack, right? You know, this just like war. The U.S., we keep our ships in the water everywhere. Whoever we with, we with. Ack ain't got to come this far, bro. Don't make us start firing shots. You been warned. You understand me? What's a community without no jumper? Huh? Yeah. Fuck around and find out.
All right, so clearly I feel like I feel like Wack is playing into the beef. I feel like as a member himself, he's kind of got to bring some satire to this to bring out like how ridiculous it is. Wack said, hold on, I'm gonna insert myself in. I see Adam texting Ack. I need to be a part of this conversation. Get that window ready. But see, I've always wondered how like FMW felt about Wack 100, because they've always said like, or especially AD has said that's Unc, you know, he's looked out, you know, he's done all this stuff for him. But then as soon as they left, he damn near replaced them in a sense. So I always thought that was a little weird to me. But hey, I'm just an observer, and this content right now is great. I'm all for it. I'm super excited to see how this plays out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is my third live stream. Last live stream we're ranking Fig Community hosts that we didn't finish. We got part 2 to handle, but I just wanted to hop on here and break down this whole war and pick a side. You know what side I'm rocking with? Back on Fig Community, Fig Community World. I'm rocking with y'all, man. Win, lose, or draw.